Welcome back to the Green Machine, the nature aquarium specialists. This short video gives an update of one of James Findley's aquascapes. James is a professional aquascaper and founder of the Green Machine. This work was entitled Reciprocity by James to reflect the concept of the layout, the way in which each end of the aquascape is beautifully balanced with the alternate end to create a perfect ambience. A reciprocal relationship in which each end works in harmony with the other to create a perfect whole. The layouts at either end of this aquarium would look stunning on their own in a smaller layout, but it is the way they work together, reflecting each other without competing for attention, clashing or detracting from one another, that makes this layout so effective. This layout is essentially an iwagumi aquascape, a scape in which stone is the sole or primary hardscape material used. For an iwagumi layout, the stone placement is crucial because this forms the bones of the layout, or the basic framework. If the stonework is done well, the rest of the layout will come together naturally and have a beautiful balance and atmospheric appearance. In the video, The Making of Reciprocity by James Findley, you can see the stonework being laid out with full commentary about the techniques involved in creating a stunning iwagumi. James used Manton stone in this layout because of its interesting form, vibrant colours and dramatic impact. The deep purple hues of the Manton stone contrast well with the bright green plants he chose to use. The carpeting plant is Storagine repens. James describes how the obvious choice for a layout like this would be Hemianthus cuba, but adds that because cuba has a tendency to lift, he has found it difficult to work with in aquariums of this size. Storagine repens has deeper roots that are more secure and do not lift, making it an easier plant to maintain. In smaller aquariums, however, Hemianthus cuba is a stunning and manageable plant when cared for correctly. You can see how healthy the plants are in this layout, which is a testament to the skills and knowledge of James and the technical team at the Green Machine, as well as to the quality of the setup. When James established the Green Machine, he wanted it to be an aquascaper's paradise, so he decided that it would only sell what he had tried, tested and tried again. This mantra still holds true today, and as you can see from the quality of this aquascape, the Green Machine team are truly experts in their field who can offer practical, working advice of everything in store. From this angle, you can see the vast 3-metre expanse of this layout sweeping into the distance. You might notice how James has banked up the diametrically opposed corners of the layout in order to emphasise this effect and highlight the overall concept of the aquascape. In order to achieve this, James used some substrate supports that he developed for this purpose. The substrate supports prevent the substrate from rolling down over time, but do not interfere with the growth of the plant roots. This can also be achieved by using stones to create height and shore up the substrate, but stones have a large surface area which can be detrimental to the growth of the plant roots, as well as being a relatively costly way to secure the substrate. James used a bright sandy area as the focal point for the layout. The sand is highly reflective, so it adds an element of light to the scape. Using light and dark in a layout adds an element of complexity and natural intrigue. The most effective layouts are conscious of these natural elements and use them to their maximum artistic impact. The light sand draws the eye into the layout and creates a beautiful contrast between the dark stone and the bright green of the Storagine repens. From this distance, you can appreciate the reciprocal equilibrium of the layout. You might even notice how the bright sandy area draws the eye into it, capturing its attention, before the natural balance of the layout draws it around the entire aquascape, from the dark stones to the lighter plants around them and back to the midground again. Now that the aquascape has grown in, you can see how the intricacy of the aquascape makes it so much more beautiful, even when viewed from a distance. And notice how the aquascape looks stunning from all angles, which is an unusual artistic challenge for most aquascapers, but always necessary in an aquarium that is viewable from all sides. For more videos like this, please visit our website or subscribe to our YouTube channel.